Hi, welcome to Wisdom with Grace Yoga. This video is dedicated to Beth. She had requested that we focus on her hip flexors. And if you're not Beth and you're watching this video is also meant for you too. For anatomy nerds, the hip flexors are a group of two muscles known as the iliopsoas and the iliacus muscle. This is your card today. My spiritual growth comes to me in ways I don't quite expect. I know I am always safe. And the affirmation is, this present experience is a stepping stone to new awareness. Ooh. All right. So Beth, starting at the top of your mat, all 10 toes facing forward, eyes at a steady gaze or closed. Inhale, reaching the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, drawing the shoulders, blades down the back, fingers stretched to the floor. Lifting and spreading your toes. Feeling the ball of the big toe mound root down and gently releasing the toes back down to the earth. Feeling the 3 arches of your feet lifting. Feeling all 4 corners of your feet grounding. Soft, supple knees gently lifting through the quadriceps. Coming into the breath. Imagining the breath floating down the spine, illuminating each vertebrae, sending the breath all the way down to the earth on the inhalation. On the exhalation, you can imagine the breath traveling back up the spine, traveling all the way to the crown of your head. Imagine there is something pulling this breath right on top of your head. Two more big, long inhales. Exhale, emptying all the air out. And now grounding through the left foot, start to lift the right heel up off the earth. Finding your balance here, lifting the right knee hip height. Interlacing the hand over the right knee. Gently draw the left hip in, pressing the right hand into the knee, the knee back into the hand. Right foot is flexed or pointed. Just making sure that we're not having like a limp foot here. So any sort of activation through the foot. And once you find your balance here, you can fix your gaze onto a point on the floor a few feet in front of you. You can gently release the hands. So just gaining some information here on your hip flexor strength, perhaps even pointing the toes, reaching the foot forward. Notice if you start to lean back here, see if you can keep pressing, grounding through the foot, lifting the foot up off the floor. And you can see that my hip flexors are, could use some strength. And then release the right foot down. Pouring weight equally through both feet. Begin to rock back and forth onto the heels, back onto the toes a few times. Coming into your balance. And then grounding through the right foot, again, finding your Pada Bandha here through the foot. So Pada Bandha is rooting through the ball of the big toe mound, gently releasing the toes back down, so not gripping the mat with the toes, but then finding that lift through the arches. Soft, the right knee is soft, firm in the outer hips. Gently lift the left heel up off the floor. Knee is bent. Lifting the knee hip height. Bringing the hand right to the knee, press the knee into the hand right into the knee. So you should start to feel those hip flexor muscles begin to warm. And breathing nice, easy breaths in and out. And again, releasing the hand, keeping the knee right where it is, perhaps extending the leg. And then slowly releasing the left foot down. Pedal out the feet a few times, shake it out. And then come back to your nice, strong mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, exhale. Bringing your hands right to your waist, squeeze the elbows in, leading with the chest, soft bend through the knees, hinge and fold forward right over your thighs, chest to the thighs, fold and hinge forward. Hands can drip to the floor, head and neck are loose. Drawing the low belly up and in. And if this is too much pressure on your abdomen, if you need a little bit more space, you can widen out the feet. I don't know why yoga would cause too much pressure on your abdomen. I don't know if you're pregnant or not, but in case you are, you can widen out the feet here. And then from here, inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, elongating through the spine, back with the tailbone, growing tall with the crown of the head. Release the hands to blocks or to the floor. Step the left foot back behind you, coming to a low lunge. And again, if you notice here there's too much pressure on the abdomen, you can simply take your left hand and move the flesh out to the left. And then bringing the heel right above the toes. Right knee directly over the ankle and bringing weight equally through both feet, allowing the hips to sink to the floor. So you should really start to feel this through the hip flexor muscle. Gently press the inner edge of the left thigh to the ceiling. Keep lengthening here. Chest is forward. And then stepping the left foot back to meet the right, forward fold. Right foot comes back, low lunge. And really walk that back foot back so the heel is right above the ball of the feet. And then imagine there's a wall right behind you. You're pressing that heel right into the wall. Elbow creases are forward. And then slowly step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Bringing your hands to the hips, squeeze the elbows in, flat back. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach the hands up to the ceiling, grounding through the heels. Maybe add a little bit of a back bend here. And exhale, hands through heart center by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, circle, sweep the hands up. Back of the palms come together, this time leading with the chest, back with the tailbone, hinge forward, forward, forward fold. So we want about 90% of this forward fold to be felt in the legs, only about 10% in the back. So if you're feeling it a lot in the back, bend your knees even deeper. And then hands right by your feet, right onto the block, fingertips forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. You can come right up onto your fingertips. Step back, left foot. This time, walk that foot back, drop the back knee down, coming to Anjaneyasana, low lunge with the knee down. Toes may stay tucked or untucked, whatever feels better in your knee, but you want to find some pressure, some nice pressure of the back foot. That's going to take some of the weight up off the knee. And again, walk your right foot forward if you need a little bit more space, and drop the hips forward and then down. From here, walk the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Left hand comes with it. You can move the blocks out of the way or bring your hands to blocks And perhaps walking the right foot out a little bit more to the right. We're going to start to circle out the hips. And if there's any places that you feel like you need a pause, a stretch, then stay right there, stretch. And then heel toeing the foot back to train tracks. So our feet are in train tracks here. Bringing your hands right to the thigh. Coming right up to Anjaneyasana Asana. Find your foundation here. So drawing that right heel firmly into the earth. Imagine you're scissoring the leg. So draw the heel towards the knee towards the heel. And inhale, you can begin to add the arms into this. So not important that your arms are straight up overhead. You can bring them wide. You can even do goddess arms, whatever feels the wisest in your shoulders. Drawing the low belly gently up and in. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to twist open to the right, reaching the right hand towards the right foot. Left hand comes forward. Gaze can be fixed on a wall. Imagine you're holding a block in between your thighs. Firm the inner thighs in. From here, we're going to reach that left arm up to the ceiling. Right arm comes right down to the heels. Keep pressing the hip forward and down. Inhale, returning back to center. Release the hands to either side of the foot. Bring your hands right to blocks. And we'll bring them right to the highest setting of the blocks. We're going to walk that right foot forward, coming into Ardha Hanumasana half splits. Drawing the toes towards your face. And again, drawing that heel right towards the knee. So start to feel the back of the leg. Chest is forward. Make sure we're not rounding too much through the low back. Gently pour that pelvic bowl forward as if your pelvis is a bowl of water. We're pouring it forward. And you may need to walk the blocks back a little closer to the hips for this next little fun thing. We're going to point through the toes and see if you can lift the foot up right up off the floor. Ah! And then release it down. Ooh. Why is my leg so heavy? And bring the hands to the other side of the foot. Tuck your back toe under. Float the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Squeeze the elbows in. Engage the core. Soft knees. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And pause here in your Tadasana. Just noticing the differences in the sides, especially along the hip flexor muscles. Inhale, circle, sweep the hands up. Exhale, back of the palms together, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bow it forward. Right foot steps back, grab your blocks. Drop the back knee down. Anjaneyasana. Walking that left foot out to the left, bringing the hands to the inside of the foot. I have them on blocks this time. And just start to circle out the hips. Moving the hips in different directions, pausing anywhere that you feel like you need a little extra stretch. If you are pregnant, just be mindful that our bodies can produce more relaxin hormone when we're pregnant, making us pretty darn bendy. So just noticing, especially if you're not pregnant now, noticing, being aware of your limitations, and just noticing where if you start to all of a sudden be able to do crazy bendy things when you're pregnant, maybe back off a little bit. And then from here, walk heel-toeing that foot back to center, coming right through to Anjaneyasana. The right hip draws forward and down. Back foot is grounded into the earth. Inner thighs firm in. Inhale, rise up to Anjaneyasana, dragging that left heel back towards the knee. Exhale, twisting open to the left. And reaching that right hand up, reaching that left hand down towards the heel. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the right hand down, left hand down. Walk heel-toeing that foot slightly forward, bringing the hands right to blocks. They can be on the highest setting. Half splits, Ardha Hanumasana, toes flexed towards the face. Drawing that left hip back, the right hip draws forward. Relax through the upper body. Notice if you're holding any tension here through the shoulders or the jaw. Our hips and our jaw are so connected. And again, we're going to do that fun, not so fun thing. Walking the blocks right underneath the shoulders, and see if you can point the toe, lift the foot. Oh, this leg doesn't feel as heavy as the other one. That's nice. Releasing the foot down. It's normal for our sides not to be the same. I just sometimes laugh at myself. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Float the right foot to meet the left forward fold. Hang out here in your forward fold, heel-toeing the feet wide apart, coming into a ragdoll, soft knees, perhaps grabbing opposite elbows, letting the head and neck hang heavy. And that concludes our practice today. Anything you found today you want to do more of, I invite you to do so. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me here in my attic space, which I'm really excited about. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. May you have peace in mind, peace in body, and peace in spirit. Namaste. Thanks for watching. My name is Sophie. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you liked your own personalized YouTube video, comment below with what you're looking for.